Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Wars. It's a game about dragons and wars, presumably. We haven't seen either of those things in the game yet, but we've heard about them. Anyway, we're here on Garage Island. No, wait. We're here on the Island of the Sun. Having left Forlorn Island, at least for the time being. I feel like we might have to go back there at some point, but for now, we're exploring new territory. We're heading up toward, I suppose, the city of Phoebus and possibly other things. We'll see. We'll see what's around. We've gotten a few tips, a few possible leads on what we should be doing. We've heard that perhaps Mystalvision, the leader of the Temple of the Sun in Phobos, might be in league with Namtar, the beast from the pit. We've been hearing about perhaps a free city, a free port, which is located on one of the eastern islands. Some people don't believe that it actually exists. Other people do. It probably exists. They wouldn't bring it up if it didn't. Maybe. We'll see. Uh, we've heard that we should perhaps reassemble statue that Lanak Tur, the High Mage, was turned into. He was turned into a statue and then smashed in order to prevent him from teaching high magic to people. And we've just got to put that together and then I guess turn it back into a person. That's, a goal, a thing we could do. Why not? I'm sure it'll go smoothly too. Like we're not going to have an issue where there were like a bunch of little, like small pieces missing, like little stone chips, dust and stuff that's, just gone. I'm sure that won't cause problems. You won't be like, hey, wow, it feels like parts of my bones are missing or anything like that. It'll be fine. Once we figure out how to turn statues back into people, we might also head back to Master Mog's estate and turn some of those peasants, workers, slaves, whatever, that were turned into stone by the demon that he summoned. We might turn them back into flesh as well. Maybe Master Mog too. We found the statue that the demon turned Master Mog into. Maybe he'll have a reward for us. Maybe we won't turn him back, because I'm pretty sure he was into slavery and stuff, even before he got turned into a statue and replaced by a demon. What else? What else? Last time we also explored the Tar's ruin, beat up a party of adventurers. Was there a better way to handle that? Was there some way we could have avoided fighting them? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We've gotten some nice equipment upgrades. That's nice. We found been finding a bunch of spell scrolls. Like Louis or Cheetah and Elendil are loaded up on high magic and sun magic and even a bit of druid magic. That's, coming along. Anything else? Oh, right. I mentioned last week that the creator of the game, the designer and programmer, Roberto Williams, not Roberto, uh, Rebecca Heinemann, was struggling with cancer, and it's over the past week, it seems that she did in fact pass away. So, my sympathies to her friends and family, and yeah, no, it's always a shame when one of the OG pillars of the gaming industry passes like this. So I suppose we will continue to play this in her memory. I'm having a good time. I suppose we should actually start. There's goblins here. Right, 6 goblins. Okay. Let's sunstroke them. Feb is already stunned. Okay, no problem. Alright, mostly healed up. Good enough. Good enough. AJ? Yeah, no, she worked on a lot of games, including the original Bard's Tale games. So it's a shame to hear that she's gone. Where am I exactly? Okay, this is the one directly north of the bridge. One that. It seems like we've already encountered another bridge. I suppose this would be the bridge toward Lance, right? I am looking at the map in the manual correctly. Should be. The islands here are very small in the overworld. Let's see. Let us go across this, or is it going to give us trouble? Guarded bridge. Yeah. Mark this up. Barracks are crowded with slumbering guards. And a locked strong box. I mean, we'll come back here. We're not going to Lance just yet. Okay. what have you been up to? You're still going through Borderlands 2 there, getting close to the end of that. Are doing the original Baldur's Gate next. Oh, nice. Have any idea what sort of character or playthrough you're going to do for that? Be that group that this must be the group that slew our brothers. Get 'em, shout the goblins. There's 7 more goblins. Okay. Start flailing at them, and hopefully they run into our blade. Arm them. Okay. They managed to stun Ulrich right away. But hey, only 2 left. Don't know, you just did fighter with 2-handed sword before? Thief or archer? Thief is a good class for it, I think. You get a fair bit of unique content as a thief, I think. Bard as well. Basically, your highly charismatic classes. And this must be the gate to Phobos. Water ahead of us. Nothing here? No. Magical forest. Yeah, there had to be something. To be something here. Okay. Let's magical forest. All right, we'll come back to the magical forest. Go check out the city first, just in case there's any good shops or anything. Read paragraph 26. Okay. You can see here's the Isle of the Sun, Phobos. There's the bridge up toward Lansk. And here's the magical forest right here. I was talking earlier about the possibility of the city of Freeport that everyone seems to think doesn't exist. Probably over here on Rustic Island, which is suspiciously absent of any points of interest on there. And it is in the east, which is where Freeport is supposed to be. Anyway, paragraph was it again? 26. 26. The walls of the city are of bright marble that seem to glow with an inner light. The streets are paved and clean, and there is no sign of poverty or disorder. The horse carts run on time. Can't shake the feeling something is about to go tragically wrong. You know, never trust an orderly city. Uh, For this, 'Okay. Exit. Oh, huh. What? Why is there a robot? Okay, paragraph 25. Paragraph 25 will explain why there is a robot. Welcome to Phobos, City of the Sun. Chirps an odd mechanical voice. You stop in your tracks, trying to identify the source of the voice. After a few moments, you hear the message again and determine it is coming from a raised stone dais and plaque directly in your path. Evidently, the message is activated by your presence. Welcome to Phobos, City of the Sun, the voice says again, this time a little slower than before. You examine the plaque and see it is a map of the city. Welcome to Phobos, City of the Sun, the voice intones, now perilously slow. Something's wrong with the device. A mechanical hand protrudes from the dais, frantically trying to shake your hand, but there's no way you're getting near it. Two stern-looking gentlemen dressed all in black stare at you, making you nervous. Getting the details of the map to memory, you hurry away from the silly device. Welcome. Okay, so there are robots. I guess. I guess perhaps we are dealing with an ancient, advanced precursor civilization. Why not? We did not actually commit the details of the map to memory. All right. So, what here? Go. Hear the sound of soldiers marching from over the wall. Okay. Still here? Cave Lord do any good? Climb. Well, there are soldiers on the other side of this wall. Probably through there. Just back with this thing. Is there anything I can do with this thing? I like it. I don't think any of these do it. Maybe arcane lore. Pickpocket it? No. Can just fighting is a usable skill. No, that's fine. Doorway into that building. Oh, here's honest folk flee when the Strastrupen approach. Here's the Strastrupen, Namtar, the beast from the pits, secret anti-mage police. You know, it's yeah, they do appear to be bad guys. Fight them. Sure, let's try death curse them. Why not? Firelight. Wow. Okay. Okay, we did kill one. They do a lot of damage, but they go down relatively quick, and they do almost entirely stun damage. So they didn't cause me that much grief. Citizens avoid walking on this side of the street. Okay, why is that? Door here. For all that it says that this is a nice city, the ground sure is covered with a whole lot of rubble and standing water. I'm not sure how well they actually take care of this place. Not even someone complaining that I just burst into their home. Here's two sullen citizens, though. Citizens seem unhappy for residents of a brilliant city, and I guess we're just gonna beat them up for being so sullen. It's not giving me an option to walk away. Well, I could run, but then they'll still be here. Okay, they're trying to run away. It's fine if you want to run away. That's fine. Okay. I just advance menacingly toward them. They have to run away. Sure. Here's more Strastrupen. Disarm them. Really work for me. They do a ton of damage. Okay. Dragonstone. Try this again. Reload. Arrows. Good. Okay. They really can just one-shot everyone. Okay, I still got the XP. Okay, there's only one of them left. Somehow it remembered that. Okay. No, no one in here? Okay. Hey, Ionets. How's it going? 5 thieves, pack of thieves. Hope your wealth will trickle down to them. Guess we'll just walk up to them. Not really our job to deal with the local thieves. And we did just kind of burst into their home. Found a locked chest. Ebb can open the chest. What's in it? We got Poog's Vortex, Sunstroke, Death Curse, Create Wall, and Mit Bless. Well, these are spells. Let's see. Landil will get. I think Poog's Vortex is high magic. Sunstroke, Sun Magic, Death Curse, magic. Create Wall might be high magic. Now, why these thieves had a box full of spell scrolls, I do not know. I think that they would have maybe money. Anything else? No. Good. Yesterday, Dungeon Crawler, Dragon Ruins. Yeah, I played Dragon a while back. It's pretty good. A fun little, like, hour-long game. Alright, good. Vortex. Sunstroke and Death Curse, he has both of those already. Gate Wall and Mid Blast. I guess they're not high magic. Get in here. Trade. Cheetah can. And let's just use to get them out of my inventory. Rostrupen. Dragon Ruins looks like an old MS-DOS dungeon crawler, though. Yep. Yeah, no, it was like a. I think it was an entry into the dungeon crawler jam on itch.io a few years back. And yeah, it's just like a little 1 hour micro game made in the style like an old DOS-based game, but yeah, it's quite modern. It's all sort of like auto battle, just sort of vibe your way through the dungeon. I had a good time with it. Cast Druid. Let's Death Curse that. Here, let's try Protect. Got one. Oh, yeah, there's only one left. It's nice of them to just let me go. Oh, Mystalvision says he'll see you at Nisir, and there he'll have your heads. Oh no, it's one ominous fellow, and it seems like Mystalvision doesn't like me. Walk up to him. He runs away. Okay, sure. You know, that's fair. I would run away too. So dove into old games of Silk Song, Day One, old games, RPG, visual novels, and made Dungeon Crawler and GOG, PC classics like First Diablo. Yeah, there's a lot of like indie developers on itch.io, other places like DL Site, where they make a lot of very old school games, and it's something that indie developers can actually do pretty well. Like there's not a lot of resources required. There's not like super heavy tech requirement. You can make an old school style game, whether it's a visual novel or like a RPG maker game or just a dungeon crawl or something like that. Make yourself, and you can do a good job of it. Don't have to worry about things like paying millions of dollars worth of graphics. Like old school style indie, it's great. Judging by the ruins here, the city seems to have been on the losing end of a war. Yeah, there seems to have been a bit of that. GOG, DRM free. Yeah, that is nice. Get something on there and download it. You don't have to worry about it not working in the future if they the it has to unlist it for whatever reason. Sometimes a license expires, sometimes someone gets on it about something and decides to take it down. It's more Strastrupen. No magic. Cast Vortex. Oh, doesn't have enough to cast Vortex. Okay, got both of them in one shot. Steam and Geo never had an epic. Don't care unless I want to make a project in Unreal Engine. Yeah, I never signed up for the Epic Game Store either. It is clean. Pack of soldiers seem to be guarding the temple. Well, let's run away from now. So the temple. I suppose that explains why the street here is clean. Judging by the ruins here, yeah. 2000 hardware game, Frutager, Aero style aesthetic, transparent hardware with colors, physical media, DVD. Still use play PS2 because you still play and watch the movie. Yeah, the PS2 was a good system. That was a fun era of design. Like you went from sort of everything's beige era to the everything's wild colors era, and now everything's just sort of matte black. Four, one, two, four. Good. Good. Five. 7 soldiers. No honor among thieves. I guess we can try and fight the soldiers. Yeah, let's fire on them. Enough magic power. Yes, I can use the Dragonstone. Sure, let's scare them. Down to 3. On the other hand, everyone's stunned, so okay. Let's bandage. Doesn't do a lot. Save the game. Case. All 7 soldiers again. Right. Yeah, what I should do is put up my shield. Oh, they're 10 feet away already. Okay. Enough magic to. They're really good. Okay, I beat them. He took a serious beating. Funny enough, you can turn the PS2 into a computer to install Linux disk, have a mouse and keyboard, and HDD. Linux. Linux is pretty great. I should really learn how to use Linux. I'm extremely lazy though. But yeah, like every new version of Windows that comes out makes me want to install Linux and just get it over with and more. All right, pack of thieves hopes your wealth will trickle down to them. Easy, easy. Or sullen citizens, I guess they'll probably run away, right? All right. Sign hangs loosely from its hinges, reading the Carian Triumph Tavern. That's this place. Rats, rats, and still more rats. Where's a cat when you need one? 12 dirty rats appeared. Okay, light some rats. The rats are actually able to damage me. Okay. Took some real actual damage from that fight too. Not just stun damage. Like Macos X aesthetic. Find some icons, Mac OS, yeah. Icons. Yeah. You know, Apple has always had very solid design, always been very stylish. Dogs now. Once again, we're taking like actual hit point damage instead of stun damage. Fights here. Okay. Leveled up. Nice. Alright. I have to actually... Yes. Stone. Carry. Stones. Bar. Cheetah. Okay, good. Read the comment above, please. You'd like macOS aesthetic. Some icons, old Mac. Fire. Oh, stop with updates at Windows 10. Will not go to Windows 11. Favorite was Windows 7 overall, but MS Windows, it's not that bad, at least not Mac OS. I'll never touch or forward that, and it's a waste of time. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm staying on Windows 10 for now as well. At work, I have to use Windows 11. A pain. I'm trying to convince my boss that we should just to Linux or something. He's not having it. Found a lock chest. Great. Opens the wonderful. Mage cloth, fire spear, and magic plate. I think those are all armor. Mage cloth. Cast mage light when you use magic plate. The fire spear, I believe. Two-hander. Maybe? Throwing weapon. Okay. Let's see. Give cheetah cloth. And cheetah can have this fire spear as well. And then muscles can get the magic plate. They're like high-end items. Oh, this is too bossy. Well, you know, that's his job. All right. Muscle. magic plate. And then who needs chain armor still? Got chain armor. Got chain armor. Got scale armor. Okay, so give chain. Cheetah. Cheetah can't use the fire spear, but we can put on Mage Cloth. Okay, it has 10 charges of being able to cast Mage Light. Alright, that's fine. As always, maybe an old school nerd, but being called a nerd is not an insult, more like a compliment. Smart, know what tech is good for work or user friendly. Yeah. Now, most of the people who I work with are nerds, all on the IT and information management side of things. Just unfortunately, we're all also hampered by a bunch of corporate policy. Dex 14 to use. I did have everyone level up. Let's see. I want to give Muscle. Give him some Dex. Give him skills, Forest and Mountain Lore. Forest Lore might be useful for that magic forest that's nearby. Climb, fighting, to flail. Let's give him a point of 4 and do another point in tracker. Feb has plenty of Dex. Let's give him another point in luck. Actually, quite useful. His very balanced stats. Louis didn't level up. Cheetah. No way to get Cheetah up to like 17. A 14 Dex to use the Fire Spear, huh? Hmm. I haven't given him a point in. Range. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's give Cheetah some Dex, and next time he levels up, he'll be able to use the Fire Spear. And Dill already has enough Dex. He's using bows, and that's why. Bows also have high Dex requirements. Okay, okay. Landil, give you another point in bow. Why not? I'll do okay. That was a nice little spot to find, even if I can't use it all yet. All right. And nothing? Nothing. Fine. Then we've got a tavern, apparently. The bar life in this town is slow and rather boring. No one dares to catch the notice of the Strasstruppen. You can ask for volunteers or listen for rumors. What rumors do you have? I hear some statues can be moved. Okay. I hear that the Scorpion people are friends with Kidu. Good to know. I hear that Namtar has placed a trap for the unwary in Freeport. What Freeport? Sure. I hear that the Lance Dragon conceals a powerful gem. Good to know. Here's some statues can be Scorpion people, Freeport, powerful gem. Okay, it's just cycling through them. Anyone want to join up? Valar does. The magician suddenly appears next to your group. I'll do anything to get out of this wretched city. Good to know. Anyone else know? Well, we've got Valar now as well. Check this guy out. Let's see, 11 strength, 14 dex, 18 int, 16 spirit. Oh, what? 14 dex is enough to use that spear. And I have a spare armor suit set for him now. 32 power points. Has low magic spells. Have any high magic. Skills of low magic and sun magic. Okay. Is Sunstroke, Armor of Light, Heal, and Guidance. That's not bad. Any Miss Magic? No. Trade that are Gale Armor. Kind of wish I hadn't used all of my spare Sun Magic Scroll, but whatever. Anything I want to trade away? No. Hey, full party. Some soldiers. Soldiers is on leave. Maybe you'd care to dance? Sure. Disarm. Think instead of magic. Act. Item. Fire spear. Already stunned. Okay, no. Seeing the fire spear not work. Hmm. It said that it's a throwing weapon, but I don't know if it actually is. We're getting just completely destroyed by these soldiers. They will not let us leave. Okay, they're gone. They left, they had enough. That's fine. There's a couple more places I haven't been. Like this one guy. One Strasstruppen and 10 soldiers. Maybe we don't like this group. Seems to be a set group. A game here. Okay. What's in here? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. All right. Let's put up my shield. Guidance I don't need. Fight. Versus Blessing. Sure. A good one. Vortex on the soldiers. Armor of Light. It only hits one person. Sunstroke. On the Strostru. Slain 5 of them. Okay. Actually almost done winning this one. One soldier loading it. Alright, 285 experience, 31 gold. Full leveled up. Great. Deal with two-handers. Valar. Increase your stun magic. Lock chest. Chest. What's in here? Plate mail, a tri-cross, a bolt, a magic shield, and 7 Dragonstones. Okay. Let's see. Plate mail. Ulrich can get the plate mail. I have magic plate already on Muscle. What's a tri-cross? Uh, Magic shield. Okay, yeah. Shield. An actual shield. Throne. Tri-cross is a magic crossbow. Okay. Well, Valar, you're in the back row. Tri-cross, the bolt. Osco, take the magic shield. Okay. All right. I would say that that was worth the trouble. Actually equip stuff. Give the old shield to, I guess. Plate man has a large shield and chain armor. Pole arm. Regular pole arm. He's kind of falling behind. Yeah, I should give him the fire spear, even if he doesn't have the skills for it. He can't even use Tri-cross. Fire spear is also gone. I guess it was a consumable. I guess. I guess it was a single-use spear. So they are throwing weapons. I guess if you use them, they're just gone forever. Why not? Okay, sure, sure. What do I need to be able to use the Tri-cross? I need Team Dex. No one has that. Or at least no one who I care about. Crossbow has it. Dragonstone, arrow. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed that that fire spear was a single use spear. But okay. Didn't even use it from the back row either. He had to be in the front row to use it. Do I do I have a weapon he can use? Do you have a spare set of chainmail? I guess I can give that to Cheetah. Mage cloth is better. Mage cloth is better. All right. Well, on here I haven't been into yet. I think it's temple now. Oh, and there's that one building where it's like no one wants to be on this side of the street. Yeah, here. You just knocked on the wrong door, Jackson. 10 Strasser. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Okay, so there's 10 Strastrupen here. He still has a fair number of PowerPoints. That's fine. And did it turn off immediately? It might have. Ulrich leveled up. If I go back in, are the ones that I killed still dead? No. I do kind of want to win this fight. It's winnable. I will need to blast a ton of magic, and hopefully my shield doesn't wear off right away. I'm gonna restore. I'm just going to reload the game so I don't waste all those magic points. You can see here is my map of the city so far. You're the only music in the game. All right. And the map is coming along. There's this big unexplored area over here where we can hear soldiers, out of soldiers marching. Here's the temple, and here's where we are right now, fighting. I guess this is the Strastrupen headquarters. I guess. Anyway, let's cast Arcane. Let's have it maybe not wear off right away. That would be nice. 90 feet away. They're real fast. Cast. This is Blessing. Cast. Vortex. Disarm them. Fire them. Don't have enough to poop. Attacks again. Bars fire them. Broke them. Even with all of that. Even with all of that, they still just one-shot everyone. They have good armor and stuff too. There's still 6 left. Yeah. Look, gained a level. Great, good for him. Yeah, no, they do not diminish, fortunately. Must be some way to fix them, right? You think? Maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet. Maybe all of this is still just a bit above me. But one more shot. Cast. Then I'm also the Dragonstone to really top him off. Cheetah as well. Yeah, no, they just immediately start one-shotting everyone. They're all they're all missing my last two casters here just over and over again. They were. Or gains a level. Gotta be able to beat them. I just have to like maybe get one more poo protects off. Like if they don't immediately wipe out my entire front line, I think I can do this. Even after I've done that stuff. Okay, fight. Blast them. Poog them. Arm them. End of them. Points of damage each. Scare them. Disarm them again. Okay, that's most of my dudes down again. Did actually get a scare off. Death curse him. Only 5 left. 2 magic points left. Three left. left. Dear. No magic left. So close. There was one left. Can definitely do this if I just get a bit luckier and not have everyone die immediately. The main problem is that they just one-shot everyone immediately. Fight, yeah, sure. Try Elvar's fire. Elvar's fire might do damage. Oh, let's see. Everyone's immediately stunned, yeah. Immediately stunned. Okay. No, obviously that did not work. Matter of, can we have anyone survive a turn in combat with them? Can we do this? Yeah, obviously, yes, we can. Will we? Eventually. Combat, blessing. Disarm doesn't seem to be doing anything in particular. So maybe Power of Light. Maybe that's useful here. It's all 10 of them for 14 points each. That's pretty good. Try and get a scare off on them. Again. Okay, killed 4 of them. Did get a scare on them. It's down to 5 already. Again, but we can Elvar's fire them. Okay. He immediately stun my entire front line, but we won. We won. We beat them. For 0 benefit, well, we got XP. We got quite a bit of XP. But no treasure. No loot. That's fine. Ulrich, you get to level up. Have what do I want to keep? Already have rank 3 in axes. That's pretty good. Have some health. It's fine. They're dead now. Got rid of the Strastrupen. No longer an issue. Okay, let's go explore where those soldiers are. I'm sure that's fine. This is a military parade ground. A legion of spearmen perform intricate drills beneath the eyes of stern officers. That's nice. Behind the guardhouse, you find dim soldiers mugging poor soul. I guess we could stop them from doing. It's 4 soldiers. I'm sure they won't be a problem. They might be a problem. Just 1 left. Okay, great. You get to like rescue that guy. I'm sure he's fine. What was he even doing back here? Guardhouse. Finish patrolling this. Great. Nothing else in here. Read paragraph 28. 28. Two officers occupy this building, evidently associated with the military force drilling on the parade grounds outside. The officers quickly shuffle aside the dice game they were playing when you entered, and snap to attention. They relax when they see who you are, and you sense a change in their attitude. The elder of the two officers gives you a close inspection. Such a fine lot of patriotic types, he says. It's about time someone from this feeble little burg enlisted in the army. Welcome to the service of King Drake. Hail Namtar! Okay. I don't think we really want to join the army. The officer shakes your hand and says, "You'll love your new life in the army. Sign up." I mean, I did just save. We're in the army now. Read paragraph 86. Okay. 86. Here we are. Were pressed into service and sent directly to the front. The army makes no attempt to provision or train you. It's evident they consider you a band of cutthroats and that they like you just the way you are. A troop ship conveys you to King's Island, where the walled city of Byzanopol stubbornly resists the enlightenment of joining the unified King's Homer and her empire under Namtar and King Drake. Byzanopol has been under siege for several months, and the besieging King's Homer army is preparing to take the city by storm. You are to be among the waves of unfortunates they wish to send over the wall. You may not take kindly to this idea, but there are many more of them than there are of you, and this is no opportunity to desert. You are billeted in a siege camp located a few miles south of the actual siege. Okay. And here we are in the siege camp. So yes, this is an alternative way forward. You can decide to join Namtar's army and get sent to siege Byzanopol for some reason, and you just continue the game like this. Um, do what you want. Do you think this is a good idea? Maybe you can get into the city and then turn against Namtar, or maybe you just decide to help Namtar out. It's up to you. Do whatever you want. Go for it. Um, I don't think this is what I want to do though. Let's just reload. Reload here. Okay. All right. No. The officer abruptly turns cold. What's the matter? A soldier's life not good enough for you, street scum? He grins as he continues. No one gets off for free. If you don't want to serve, you'll have to pay an indemnity. That'll be 350 gold. No. Okay. So they don't give you the option to fight them, which is what I thought might happen there. No, it's you're in the army. I mean, I suppose we are kind of in the middle of a war camp. Reload again. Sure. Eat feet, clowns, and don't come back. Okay, I won't. Okay, sure. I paid 350. I have lots of money. It's fine. Now the only place I haven't been is the temple. Sure. 5 soldiers, 20 feet away. Sure, let's just fight them. It'll be fine. Maybe it won't be fine. It's hard to say. There, great. No problem. All right. What's going on in here? Read paragraph 66. Fair enough. 66. This is Phobos's incredible Temple of the Sun, found all across the world of Oceania. The sun's warm rays shine into an open atrium, bathing the broad leaves of a variety of exotic heliotropic plants. Acolytes of the temple are busy about are busy about are busy about on mysterious tasks. An odd phrase. The floor is inscribed with a gold design depicting the motion of Oceania and her sister planets. From some unseen chamber, you hear the soothing sound of running water. A gold curtain swings aside, and a short, swarthy man enters the chamber, dressed in blue robes inscribed with stars and moons, and wears a pointed cap. It seems the man very much wants to look like a wizard, but has no idea what wizards actually look like. I don't know, that sounds kind of wizard-like. I am Mystalvision, High Priest of the Temple of the Sun, says the wizard in a comically high and wet voice. You are to be commended for making it this far. I don't care that you cracked out of purgatory, but your behavior since entering my city has been intolerable. Mystalvision snaps his fingers, and several cruel gentlemen dressed all in black appear out of nowhere. Namtar Strastrupen would like to ask you some questions. Mystalvision sneers. I should ask you to come along quietly, but it will be more fun to do this the hard way. Fair enough. Yes, that's Mystalvision. I would say he looks like a wizard. That's just me. Anyway, here's 10 more Strastrupen and 1 Mystalvision. I might be able to win this fight, but I kind of doubt it. Kind of tapped on magic, and yes, they do just immediately stun everyone. Well, let's see what happens if we lose this fight. Well, there was something on the screen there. You will wake up in a dungeon cell. The door is reinforced with wood and heavy steel bands, and a lock that can only be gotten to from the outside. It looks like you're going to be Mystalvision's guests for a while. The first day of captivity. Can I just rest? The second day of captivity. Third day. Fourth day. Fifth day. Neil slides through the door, and slot on the door. Someone says, "Courage." We have friends. Sixth day. Seventh day. Time is passing awfully quickly. Didn't like take our stuff, did they? No. Luckily, they didn't think that disarming us would be a good idea. Eighth day. Ninth day. Read paragraph 101. "101. Receive a note with your feeble meal for the day. I am Berengaria, acolyte of the Temple of the Sun. Mystalvision has gone mad. He punishes me and the others for no reason. He has been corrupted by Namtar. We of the Sun serve justice. You must believe that. Mystalvision has brought dishonor to our order. These are dark times. You have been unfairly imprisoned. I have unlocked your door and made certain the jailer is drunk. If you are cautious, you should be able to sneak past him and escape. The jailer's room adjoins the cell block. Look for the secret door in the south wall of the jailer's room. Beyond is a passage that leads to people who will help you. I regret I cannot give you a weapon. Just doing this much has placed me in great jeopardy. Should you escape, meet me at the Icarian Triumph Tavern in the northeast quarter of the city. I'll have something for you. For justice and the sun, I remain your friend, Berengaria. Okay. Well, this is interesting. I think this is probably worth continuing along this branch here. We get captured by Mystalvision. All right. So here we are in jail. And yeah, we still have all of our stuff. Make a new map page here. Hey, I'm here. And I came out of the paragraph 102. Okay. This is the jailer's room. The fat jailer snores in a drunken slumber. He's slumped over his table, but there's a rope tied to his hand and a bell tied to the rope. Should he stir, the bell will ring, possibly summoning guards. The jailer is asleep and doubtless very drunk, but turnkeys are notoriously light sleepers. We do have some trained pickpockets in the team. Might finally be a use for them. Feeble moans and the clank of chains come from the north. Beb. Walk. Inside the cell, you find a mumbling prisoner. They've taken the druid, he says. They're torturing the druid. Okay. Oh, well, now I do have to check all these cells, don't I? Probably could have done this even without our friend letting us out of the jail. Huh. But of course, the game can't assume that you have lockpicking, especially if I would have needed, say, a higher skill level of lockpicking than I might have started with. Okay, well, there wasn't anything else in any of those cells, as it turns out. Okay, game here, sure. The jailer sounds the alarm. Okay, maybe I should have hid or something. I was thinking I would like stop and picklock him or pickpocket him, but no. That's run. We will awaken in a familiar cell. I still have all my stuff. lock is tougher than you thought. Oh, well. I have the one tough lock, apparently. Second here. All right. Let's uh, hide. Sneak past the jailer and find the secret door in the south wall. There's also a normal door to the north. Okay. So that's the jailer. Don't wake him up. Secret door to the south. Yes, the rest of the walls. Here. I guess we would like to try and find the druid, right? Five, two, five. Hear a voice coming from behind the wall to the north. Uh-huh. The passage is blocked by a cave-in. All right. What's in here? Your loud behavior has attracted the dungeon patrol. One dungeon patroller appears. Valar has gained a level. I know it said that I heard a voice in here, but I have the that voice is coming from. More dungeon patrollers. Them up. They're kind of effective, aren't they? They're actually killing people too. Wow. We're obviously reloading. Can't let someone be dead, especially not Cheetah. Okay, I guess we have to take dungeon patrollers kind of seriously. Cheetah's dead. Okay. Where did I leave it? Right after the jailer. Okay. Well, what if I go north? Regular door. I can find this. It's apparently been taken, tortured, right? I think so. Smell a strong scent of dragon. How would I know? How would I recognize that smell? The rumbling of a dragon comes from the pit. Okay, got our dragon in here, apparently. It's I some lore. No. Cave floor? No. Uh, Maybe if I showed my druid magic skill to that guy who's being tortured, I had something to say. I wonder. Let's see. Flame of dragon from the pit, yeah. The dragon down there, apparently. Read paragraph 104. We got here 104. In the dark shadows of the dungeon, you find a pit, at the bottom of which is a frothing dragon. The beast is constrained by a series of chains, but it seems to you the saurian could hardly be bound by such puny restraints. Suspended above the chamber of the center of the pit, is a wooden platform on which a demented hunchback struggles with a bound prisoner. The hunchback is about to push the prisoner into the pit, evidently intending him as a sacrifice to the dragon. The prisoner struggles as best he is able, but his hands are tied behind his back and he is weakened from long captivity. The dragon thrashes back and forth, impatient to receive its meal. Okay, I guess we should save this guy, right? Probably. Hmm. The hunchback eyes you suspiciously. Must feed the dragon. He says, you allow him to do so. Oh, read paragraph 89. Da, da, da. 89. You restrain the hunchback and prevent him from hurling the prisoner into the pit. Tears flow from the hunchback's already swollen eyes. Buff Gertrude Muff, he mumbled. The dragon's thrashing intensifies, and the great beast begins beating its head against the side of its pit, setting up a great rumbling through the dungeon. Now the manure hath hit the now the manure hit the windmill. The hunchback howls, trying to flee down the narrow causeway to the edge of the pit. He doesn't make it. With a great booming, the dragon lurches from its chains, bumping against the platform on which you stand. The hunchback is hurled screaming into the maw of the dragon. Now that the beast is free of its chains, no mere morsel can satisfy it. See the scene as the dragon smashes at the supports of the dungeon, in so in so doing at the foundation of the entire city of Phoebus. You find a crazy path to the surface uncovered by the dragon's rage. You flee the vicinity of the city and watch from a nearby hill as the dragon claws its way to the surface. Before long, Phoebus is a flaming ruin as the dragon takes its terrible toll. The city is destroyed. The dragon slowly rises into the sky and flaps off to the east. Okay, so saving someone from being eaten by a dragon winds up resulting in the entire city being destroyed and presumably basically everyone in the city dying. But we're fine. We're fine. So that's what really matters, right? That's what matters. Okay, maybe we don't do this. Maybe maybe we let the guy get eaten. All right. So little feeding platform, the dragon here. And what do I mark this guy? Hunchback, King Dragon. Stop him. Dragon plays the entire. Okay. Yeah. Dragon, the dragon. Dragon is mad. Dragon is hungry, I guess. All right. So here, what's in here? This room. dungeon guards. Take it to them. 5 dungeon guards and 4 dungeon patrollers. These guys are kind of tough. Run away. Okay, yeah, no, they killed Valar. I may have come here maybe a little early. Maybe I'm just underleveled or undergeared for this place. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing poorly. Let's reload. Can't have a dead person. As far as I know, I have not yet found a way to bring someone back to life if they die. All right. What's up in this door? Again, I could use some Dragonstones to restore people magic. That would probably be it do. Fancy yourselves heroes, do you? Mystalvision laughs as his hands glow. Okay, so we found 4 old jailers and Mystalvision. Can we pick up Mystalvision? Probably not. Doesn't look likely. Okay. Killed Cheetah as well. Alright. So, probably not beating Mystalvision. That's fine. Like, this is thing where, like, hey, we got caught, we got thrown in jail, we have to escape. This place is just too much for us at this point in time. We're going to have to go out, get help, power up, do a little training arc. And then we come back. And take care of Namtar's, like, Lieutenant Mystalvision here. Fine, that works. Anyway, let's start again. Okay. Don't really want to go through that guard room either. That door. Still have not found the 5 dungeon patrollers. Wow. Wow, they killed 2 people. Okay, boy. And yeah, they're still here. There's only one of them this time, though. But it's too late. They already killed 2 people. Boy. Oh, boy. Okay. So go through the secret passage and avoid the patrols and stuff. Yeah, here's 2 dungeon patrols. We can do 2 of them. Valar level. Give Valar. Let's see. I already have Arcane. Some crossbows, bows, or something. Thrown weapons. Point of dexterity. I do get him toward. Here and 1 up for that other patrol. Turn this way. Okay. Try this door first. Big open room. This is the dungeon armory. A basic selection of arms and armor is available. A shovel, a mace, daggers, battle axe, leather armor, scale armor, chain armor. Take a shovel. Seems useful. Mace, I believe, is an upgrade for the hammer, which Cheetah is currently. Hammer is actually better than mace. Daggers, battle axe, leather armor, scale armor. I don't need any of that. All right. So wide and 4 tall. This spot. Basic weapons if you need them. Not like they actually took your stuff. Probably they were supposed to take your stuff. A voice that seems to emit from the very rock boot. Only those who know the word may pass. What will you say? What was the word again? Was it victory? We're not allowed to enter. Was it courage? We're not allowed to enter. I should have paid attention. I should have written that down. There was a word that someone said while I was in my cell, right? Oops, out of the frying pan and into the fire, 5 dungeon guards and 1 guard captain. As guards are not going down, are they? They killed Cheetah. Like this here might be torturing that druid. Obviously, we have to restart now. All right, let's. I can now see if I can find. Courage. Courage is word. An exclamation. That's important. We're not allowed to enter. Those who know the word may pass. Apparently, it's not courage. Thought that it would have been the word that they told me when they were sliding my meal through the door, but no, apparently not. Hmm. Is there another word that someone told me? It's like I would like to get out of here without destroying the entire city in the process. Hmm. I don't think there have been any other code words. Mentioned here. Yeah, the note from Berengaria does not mention a different code word. A separate passage I should take. Let's Well, if it's not courage, then it must be something I can find somewhere else. I mean, I could also try and get past the cave in to get a shovel. I can try using my skills on it. I guess let's try and see if I can beat the other fights, and I'll just stop being dingy with the Dragonstones. All right. Go away. The Dragonstone. Dragonstone. Alar. What do your spell points look like? Well, fight here 7 dungeon patrollers. Maybe I don't want to fight 7 of them. Wow, they almost murdered us. Only 3 of them this time. Hey, boy, let's play. Going. Glad you're enjoying it. 2 left. Okay. Bit of health back. Okay. Let's see if find this guy in here, and there's Mystalvision to the north. For now, try this. 2 dungeon guards, 5 dungeon patrollers. Maybe I can do this. Let's get the blessing up. Disarm them. The dungeon patrollers are away. Okay. Cat Elvar's fire. All right. We left. I think we can do this. All right, good. Them. Door here. Stitch up. A paragraph 106. All right. Found something at least. 106. This torture chamber is a vision of misery. The walls are lined with chains for securing prisoners in place. The center of the room is occupied by racks, iron maidens, a fire pit, and other horrible instruments. In the corner is a hole into which are hurled the grisly remains of stubborn heretics. A dying druid is stretched out on the rack. You have rescued him from his torture. At the same time, it is evident he will soon die. There is nothing you can do to save his life, but perhaps you can ease his final moment. Sure. Let's see. Well, can I bandage him? Yes. The grateful druid gasps out his last words. I confess, he says, I know the word. Halifax. Okay, that's sure. Okay, Halifax. Why not? I can, let me just write that down just in case. I can remember Halifax, but let me write it down anyway. Okay, well, we found the word. Okay, that's that. You just take another crack at Mystalvision. Works out for me. Probably more. Oral jailers and Mystalvision. Now what I should have done was cast my shield spell before coming into combat. That would have been a smarter thing to do. But, well, when have I ever done the smart thing? Arm these guards. Um, Dragonstones. Yeah, wow. This throw can't reach 30 feet. Stun, 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 stun. No one's dead. Still 2 guards left and Mystalvision. Yeah. Mystalvision, he can put up a fight. Did I save before I came in here? I think I did. Just, I don't think I did. Top us off. thought I was in a different room. Run. Yes. Okay. Now, okay. Game. Yes. Now, let's try it. Blessing. Vortex. Jail. Hmm. Can scare them. Okay. 2 jailers left. Death Curse Mystalvision. Right? Vision. Doesn't have. Alright, we did it. Better to fight and run away as to live to Mystalvision vanishes in a puff of smoke. Several of Mystalvision's scrolls remain. Okay, good. Let's see. Well, he's a sun wizard, so cheetah. Armor of light, yeah, sure. Major heal, great. Disarm trap, great. Wood spirit, holy aim. Alright, that was worth it. Let's bandage. And can I learn armor of light? Major heal, disarm trap, wood spirit, holy. I don't think he has any of them. Valar has an armor of light already. But Cheetah does not. Definitely one. Arm trap. That's a summoning skill, which isn't super useful if I have a full party. But sure. And holy. Yeah, druid magic. Okay, yeah, wood spirit. A magic spell. Greater healing. Sun magic. Major healing now. Armor of light. Holy aim. Disarm trap. Good. All right, it was worth blowing a few Dragonstones on trying to fight Mystalvision after all. Save. Okay, now I got this. Okay, I got the word. That'll let me go through that door. Halifax. You may pass. Thanks. Found the Theban treasure vault. All right, great. Blowhorn, magic ring, magic quiver, Dragonstones. Okay, Elendil wants quiver. Also, a couple of these Dragonstone. Cheetah can take a couple more Dragonstone. Alar can take a Dragonstone. Magic ring. That too. Magic ring. +1 attack value, +2 AC. Casts Whirlwind. And Bowhorn. Cast Whirlwind. Okay. Alar, take the horn. And Ebb, take the magic. That. Equip it. And equip the Tricross now too. Perfect. Okay, that was just the treasury, not the exit. That's fine. All right, well, there's only one real way for it to be. Have to say the same word. I got the shovel, right? Did. It's not worth taking the rest of the stuff. I have enough money. Leave my game here. Right, 2 dungeon guards and 1 guard. That's not so bad. Last time I came through here, it was definitely more dudes. I say it's not so bad, but they are definitely or burst fire. Okay. No problem. Okay, is there... Hmm. Alright, I guess that was just a guard room. Not actually a way out through here either. Alright, well, I guess now the only actual way left to go is here. Yes, there's a cave in, so go the shovel. You dig through the rubble. Okay. Shovel. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Yeah. And yeah, one above the edge. Sending stairs here. Do you take them? That lets me out of here. Yes. Shadowy figures welcome you to a darkened room. Few words are spoken as you are provided with simple but effective disguises. Word of your escape will quickly reach the Strasstruppen. One of them whispers, "Leave the city as soon as you are able and do not return." All right. That brings me back to Phoebus. And it's okay. So the exit is actually in that little uh, pillar right here. Okay. Makes sense. Sure. Why not? Anyway, Mystalvision says he'll see you at Nasir. There he'll have your heads. This makes a little more sense now this time. Like the first time I saw this guy, I was like, how does Mystalvision even know us? This time, though, he's waiting for us because we just beat up Mystalvision downstairs and took all of his spell scrolls. I want to head over to the tavern. Nice if the tavern were my spell point. Berengaria left a message for you. He said his life is in danger and he had to flee the city. He'll meet you at the Cavern Tavern at the City of the Yellow Mud Toad. Okay. Some statues can be moved. No one wants to join me. Okay, so I need to head to the City of the Yellow Mud Toad to find Berengaria. Okay, that's a decent enough clue. Let's head out of here. Let's get out of the city. City sucks. Everyone's paragraph 25. A different one, the original, when I first came into the city. Probably the same one. 25. Yeah, it's the same one. welcome to the city. This like weird robot thing is broken. They're hinting that hey, maybe there's some sort of civilization, whatever, whatever. I am going to head back to Forlorn Island and go visit that healing pond, generate all of my points for free. Goblins. It's not going super well. Okay, we won. Yep. Nice papers, okay. Oscars, citizenship papers, great. Here's some rats. Bunch of rats on the ridge. Slave camp. There. Probably still faster to do that than it was to like individually heal everyone until they're all full up. And it certainly does at least save me. I could also heal here at the campfire. What does my inventory look like? Carrying a bunch of garbage that I don't need. Not really. Dragonstones. Fair set of armor. Dragonstone. Stones. Definitely stand to top up on arrows and bolts. But I'm not too bloated. Yes, I will pay your toll. And here's the goblins back again. Sure. Okay, well, not too badly hurt. Do any. Well, that'll have to do. Anyway, that's probably a good stopping point. Finished with Phoebus, at least for now. Beat up Mystalvision. We got thrown in jail, escaped from jail, beat up Mystalvision. Well, actually beat him up. The first time, him and his Strastrupen gave us what for, but the second time we beat him up. We took a bunch of his spell scrolls, so now we're even more magicked up. We robbed his vault with some pretty good magic items. There were a bunch of really good magic items just in the city, too. magic plate armor and magic shield, like magic like cloth armor, robes, whatever you want to call them. There was some good loot in that city. I feel like maybe we weren't supposed to be there quite yet. Maybe we should have gone somewhere else first. I don't know. Hard to say. But anyway, we made some good progress. We got through Phobos for now. Probably have to come back later. Got through the dungeons, escaped prison, uh, and I guess next time we're going to explore that magic forest. Again, maybe this is not the right time to explore the magic forest, but unless I get in there and everything just absolutely kicks my ass, I might as well explore it. Maybe there's a statue part in there. I feel like that's kind of the big scavenger hunt at the moment. It's finding all the bits of Lanaktur that we can reassemble him when we get to the city of the Yellow Mud Toad, which is our actual destination. Is our our helper in Phobos. Yeah, what's his face? Something with a B. Biancarna, something like that. Whatever his name is. He wants to meet up with us at that tavern in the city of the Yellow Mud Toad. Yeah, Berengaria, that's his name. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. But next time we're gonna explore this forest and see what goes on there. And eventually we will make our way over toward Lansk, and then from there to the city of the Yellow Mud Toad. Where's our map? Here it is. See, we're done here. The forest here. And then cross that bridge to Lansk, and then down here toward Quag, at the Mud Toad City here. There's Necropolis up here on this other little island. I'm sure we'll be up there. Nisir, that's where Mystalvision said that he would meet us, so I guess we're going to go there eventually and have our final showdown with Mystalvision, perhaps. Here's Byzanopol. This is where we get sent to if we wind up joining the army. Join the army, get sent to the siege on Byzanopol. It's a path. We still have not found the mines where Master Mog sends you if you sell yourself into slavery. I don't know where those are. Maybe up here on Rustic Island? Could be. Or over here on Quag? Could be. I don't know. Anyway, we also still need to find a way to turn people from stone back into flesh, both to help Lanaktur and then also, come back here and maybe free Master Mog's demons victims who he turned to stone for the sake of art here in the slave manor. So yeah. It might take me a few sessions to do all that, but hey, long-term plans. So until then, thanks for watching. Stay safe, have fun, and don't be afraid to just beat up your local wizards. They probably have a bunch of magic spells. You just have to learn to not be stingy with the consumable items. Use your Dragonstones, blast people with spells. You'll probably wind up finding more Dragonstones than you used in the first place. The game is not stingy with them, so you don't have to be stingy with them either. Goodbye.